Hello and welcome back to the next episode recap of the HAT Heroes Allowed tournament. We are down to just 7 active maps to cover out of the original 16, so we're more than halfway done all of these, the first round. First off, I'm just going to do a recap through the maps that were still active at the time of the last recording. Some of them have closed out since then, so there will be even fewer than last time. This map right here is Guardia Nocturna versus Zanovizhmir, which means for the New World. Last time we had looked at it, Zanovizhmir was in the lead, and they still are. The lead is just a little bit bigger. Let's just scroll back over the last 2 days here. Currently it's 1014 to 986. Larger gap than it was 2 days ago. Slightly smaller gap than yesterday. Does not look like we have any changes on the map. Let's just take a quick look through the newspaper the last 2 days, just to see if there's any captures that took place. Spies in Morocco, and as well 16 kills to 1, but we don't have any captures, so let's see where it was at yesterday. So it's just been a long, slow fight there between those two. But no captures in that last little while. So we're on day 11 of the map, which means that by now we have probably level 2 rounds of factories being done, and artillery should be hitting the front any day now. I think that we are going to start seeing movement and probably a break in the next 2 to 3 days as those artillery are able to come to bear. Again, there's not much update to come up on here. Very close match, very tightly contested. No large changes or anything to take note of. Moving on to our next map. Our next map is Caballeros da Orden de Cristo versus Livy Victus 2. Last time we had looked at it, Livy had just slightly pulled ahead on points. And so let's see where they're at right now. It looks like they are even farther ahead on points now. Looks like it's about 60 points up. So slowly pulling ahead. We'll see if that continues and keeps up. This game day has been around for 11 hours, and only one spy action has happened. The day before, Morocco and Ottoman, but it looks like it will be just some scouts. 1 to 5 still just scouts, other than the Morocco-Italy fight that happened where Morocco captured Palermo. So that is actually very big because Palermo is one of their oil provinces, one of those resources that are that are very easy to not have a lot to control on, especially if you're heading into a long map where you're heading into artillery, which is likely where this game's headed. You want to be able to control iron and oil, so losing Italy's only oil province is a strong blow for them. With that, we move on over to our third map that we're covering, Dog Pound versus Ordine Supremo delle Aquile. Last time we looked at it, Ordine Supremo delle Aquile was very close to winning. They have finally gotten the win, 1,555 points to 216. Congratulations on that win. It looks like at the end, Dog Pound went AI, and that's probably they surrendered and just went AI, and just rather than letting the game operators close the game, they just let Ordine hit 1,500 points. So they pulled everything back to their capitals and then just logged out and the game went inactive. So that is what it appears there. So congratulations to Ordine on their day 9 victory over Dog Pound, and good luck in the next round. With that, we head on over to our next map, Schwarzischer versus Conquistadores Final del Mundo. That map was slowly having Schwarzischer pulling away and into a bit more of a lead. but it seems like it has almost stabilized a bit on the front. This is, if I recall correctly, this is the map where we had Ottoman up in northern France, and I believe France had even lost their capital, but they have fought back. There's a new capital there, and Ottoman no longer has that province up there in the north, and we're still having those small provinces on that Ottoman Germany switch back and forth. So it seems that that's still there, and Sweden has a landing down here. We'll take a look to see if that was just part of Denmark being captured or something that changed. So it looks like that would have been part of Denmark being captured, just because of how they're on the same team. Looking down through here, the current score is 1,124 to 789. So it looks like Schwarzschild took a slight step back in points, and Conquistadores Final del Mundo moved up a bit. I'll take a look at the morale map after I take a quick look through the newspaper for today, just to see if there's anything that might tip it one way or the other. So looking through here, it doesn't look like we had any captures today. I'll take a quick look through the previous day. Looks like some small scale fighting, but nothing major took place. And so Spain captured Kairouan, which is something which I did not notice, but that was the only capture over the last 2 days, right down here. Let's look up at the morale map and see if there's anything that's having an impact. So it looks like Schwarzschild, Sweden is having some issues, and that seems to be mostly it right there. Germany and France and Spain are all struggling with their own versions of morale issues. Ottoman seems to have stabilized as well, and Italy is still low but doing better than it was last time, and the UK as well, just keeping everything solid right there. We now move over towards Boot Brigade versus Bohemia. Last time we had looked, there was a message from Bohemia in the newspaper, which appeared to be that they were surrendering. Since then, it looks like Golden Buddha from Austria and Memoratus from Germany have both pushed through, and they're also into Spain as well. That, quite frankly, looks like it's the same thing that happened in the Dog Pound Ordine map, where one team just steps out of the way and lets the other team get to 1,500 points rather than waiting for the game operators to close out the map with a surrender. You're not seeing a lot of kills. You're seeing some kills, but not a huge amount of kills. Not the ones that you would see from the big scale wars. So overall, if there's something different that shows up on the map, we'll see. But Russia having 36 losses to France's none. That shows a lot there. Sweden 54, Russia 35. So up there seems like it was still fighting, but and the Spain one, that was from earlier as well, if I recall correctly. I'll take a look before the captures. There we go. So it has just very slightly changed since then. So most of the Spain and Austria fights took place before yesterday, but most of the captures took place today. As well, you're also seeing artillery being lost. So that means that the artillery were out and just not able to make that impact there. Taking a quick look at the Alliance scores, Boot Brigade is now up 1,241 to 754 points, which is a slight increase over their 1,062 to 903 last time. Probably another day change or two before this map ends. So I'll just give an early congratulations to Boot Brigade on this map 1 win. We're just going to slide over to OS Akatsuki and Battaglione Wolf, and it looks like Battaglione Wolf has managed to get the push through that they wanted, They recaptured their missing province up in northern Russia, and you have a push going through into France. Looks like France has been collapsed. And while UK is still missing their capital, they have retaken their land, with the exception of the one French capital in up there on the smaller island up north. I'll just take a quick look through the KDs, then over to through. Well, I'll do the new. I'll just take a quick look through the newspaper, then I'll slide over through the KDs just to see how the map is progressing. You can see that Battaglione Wolf is currently up 988 to 867. So that's an increase over previous days where it was very close, like the day before was at 40 points and the day before only at 17 points difference. So that gap in favor of OS Akatsukis actually. So the map is slowly tipping back into Battaglione Wolf's favor, and we'll see how this goes on. As well, if I'm not mistaken, these maps are only going on for 18 days, so there's only 8 days left for OS Akatsukis to regain control over this. Looking through the map, so Sweden captured Helsingfors, but Russia captured Archangel, so there's a little bit of back and forth, a swap right up here. As well, you do have Denmark seems to be finished off, with the exception of Iceland. Spain and France traded the province, and Germany, there you go, had a significant hit that went straight through France. France lost 62,000 troops and Germany 29,000. Depending on how their econ game is, we should be seeing artillery pop up on this day and before the next video that comes out. Looks like there was also some spies that got caught. Moving on over to the KDs, you see that it's really just Austria-Hungary and Germany that are carrying Battaglione Wolf right now. So Reiko 900 has 3.0 KD. Unicid is at 0.94. Sweden is at 1.05. Italy is at 1.13. Spain is at 1.57. And Morocco is at 0.6. Ottoman 1.4. Russia 2.44. A lot of that came against Denmark though. Great Britain is at 0.61. And let's check up on France. France is at 0.92. So, other than one or two exceptions, it looks like the map seems to be fairly close. Unfortunately, those two exceptions managed to collapse France. So that is an issue and really puts OS Akatsukis in a tough position. And I guess we'll just have to track this game, see if they keep fighting and try to come back on this one. And we'll finish off this video just with a quick congratulations to La Federación, who beat the American Federation. Last time we filmed it was 1299 to 600, and they were just mopping up and finishing off the map. It's currently 1691 at 206 and the map is over. So just wanted to check in and give a congratulations over to La Federación. As well, you see Sir Yato and Neodan really expanded quite a bit and did hard damage far away from their initial land. So congratulations to that entire team and good luck in their next map. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting this channel. Please remember to like and subscribe if you have not done so already, so you get all these updates being sent directly to you. Have a good day.